The birth of football, a journey from ancient games to global fame. Have you ever wondered how a simple game played by ancient civilizations transformed into the world's most beloved sport? From the mystical rituals of ancient China to the gladiatorial arenas of Rome, and from the quiet fields of 19th-century England to the dazzling lights of today's World Cup stadiums, football's journey is filled with mystery, drama, and unforgettable moments. How did a game once played for harmony and skill turn into a global spectacle of passion and competition? What were the key moments that defined this evolution, and who were the legends that carved their names into history? Get ready to explore the extraordinary tale of football like never before. This is a story of culture, revolution, and the unbreakable bond between a ball and the human spirit. In the mists of time, long before the world knew of stadiums filled with roaring crowds, ancient civilizations played simple games with a ball. In the bustling cities of ancient China, warriors trained with a game called kuju. It was a test of skill and coordination, where players kicked a ball through a small opening without using their hands. This ancient pastime not only honed their abilities but also became a cherished part of their culture. Across the sea in Japan, another game flourished, kemari. Played since around 600 AD, it was a graceful dance with a ball, where participants dressed in elegant robes would skillfully keep the ball aloft without letting it touch the ground. Unlike other games, kemari wasn't about winning but about harmony and the beauty of movement, often performed at Shinto shrines as a spiritual offering. In the ancient arenas of Greece and Rome, the games took on a more competitive and robust nature. The Greeks played episkiros, a game where two teams vied to carry a ball over their opponent's line. It was a game of strategy and physical prowess. The Romans, with their love for spectacle, had pastime. It was a fierce and physical game where the objective was to keep possession of a small ball and advance it past the opposing team's boundary line. These games, full of physicality and strategy, laid the groundwork for the ball games of the future. Fast forward to the 19th century in England, where a new chapter in the history of football began. On a crisp day in 1848, a group of students and alumni from Cambridge University gathered to create a unified set of rules for football. This gathering resulted in the Cambridge Rules, an early attempt to standardize the game. As football's popularity grew, it became clear that an official governing body was needed. Thus, in 1863, a pivotal meeting was held at the Freemasons' Tavern in London. It was here that the Football Association, FA, was founded, with Ebenezer Cobb Morley playing a crucial role. Morley, a solicitor with a passion for sports, helped draft the first official rules of football, known as the laws of the game. This moment marked the birth of modern association football, setting it apart from other forms of football, such as rugby. In 1871, a new chapter in football's story unfolded with the establishment of the FA Cup, the world's oldest football competition. The inaugural tournament saw 15 teams compete, culminating in a final at the Kennington Oval in London. On March 16, 1872, the Wanderers and the Royal Engineers faced off in a historic match. The Wanderers emerged victorious, winning 1-0, with Morton Betts scoring the only goal. As football continued to grow, the need for international oversight became apparent. In 1904, representatives from several national football associations gathered in Paris to establish the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, FIFA. This new organization aimed to oversee international competitions and promote the sport worldwide. Paris, a city of culture and diplomacy, was the birthplace of FIFA, a testament to football's expanding reach. The global stage was set in 1930, when Uruguay hosted the first-ever FIFA World Cup. 13 nations from 3 continents participated in this grand tournament, with the final match taking place at the Estadio Centenario in Montevideo. On July 30, 1930, Uruguay triumphed over Argentina, winning 4-2 and becoming the first World Cup champions. This victory was a moment of immense pride for Uruguay, coinciding with the centenary of their independence. The decades that followed saw football evolve into a global phenomenon. From the 1970s to the 1990s, television brought the game into homes around the world, and commercialization transformed clubs and players into international icons. Legendary clubs like Real Madrid, AC Milan, and Liverpool dominated the European stage, while Bayern Munich, Ajax, Juventus, Manchester United, and Barcelona became household names. This era also witnessed the rise of football's most iconic players. Johan Cruyff, with his revolutionary, total football, philosophy, dazzled the world with his intelligence and skill. Pelé, the Brazilian maestro, became a symbol of football's global appeal with his record-breaking goal-scoring feats. Diego Maradona, a magician with the ball, led Argentina to World Cup glory in 1986. Players like Michel Platini, Franz Beckenbauer, George Best, and Paolo Maldini also became legends, each leaving an indelible mark on the sport. As football continued to grow, so did its cultural impact. It transcended borders, becoming a universal language that united people from all walks of life. From the ancient games of Kuju and Kamari to the modern-day spectacles of the World Cup and the Champions League, football's journey is a story of passion, skill, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. And so, the story of football continues, with each match adding a new chapter to the rich tapestry of the world's most beloved sport.